Welcome. I'm Curt Geron with Foliar-Pak, and I want to thank you for joining me today in this discussion about our amino acid technology. In today's complicated world, there are many choices when it comes to building a turfgrass fertility plan. Among granular, liquid, soluble, and bio-based fertilizer products, you have literally thousands of choices when it comes to meeting turfgrass nutritional needs. At Foliar-Pak, we fully recognize this fact. That's why we are thrilled that thousands of growers throughout North America and the world choose Foliar-Pak to maintain turfgrass stands of the highest quality. One of these growers, a golf course superintendent, sent me this text totally out of the blue at about 8:40 a.m. New Year's Day. To summarize, Bryce, who's at a golf course in Southwest Florida, says, "Thanks for the support. I've had some really good green surfaces in my career, but before using Foliar-Pak, I put a lot more work into them, meaning cultural inputs like rolling and double mowing. Since using Foliar-Pak, it's the absolute opposite," he says. "I put a lot less work into these greens, but they continue to get better. They're tighter, denser, and healthier surfaces." What prompted Bryce to send that text on New Year's Day? Why are he and many others, by the way, thrilled with how Foliar-Pak improves plant health and performance? The attraction to Foliar-Pak goes far beyond plant nutrition. It's about science. It's about our advanced formulation technology. It's about knowing that Foliar-Pak is different than the rest of the liquid fertilizer industry. It all starts with Foundation 40, really. It's our flagship product. It's an amino acid supplement. Knowing Foundation 40 is the first step in understanding some of our science. What is it? How is it developed? And how is it different than competitor amino acid supplements? When it comes to truly impacting the plant with amino acids, we're really looking for free amino acids. That is to say, a singular amino acid structure, because they are small enough to be taken into the plant foliarly. Foliar uptake is important because we at Foliar-Pak use specific amino acids to activate certain metabolic responses within the plant. The problem with most competitor amino acid supplements arises due to their lack of free amino acids. Instead, most of the amino acids are tied up in protein or peptide structures. These are larger structures not taken up foliarly. The bottom line? The amino acids in these competitor products won't be absorbed directly into the plant. So what's our approach to building amino acids? We use fermentation. To put it in very simple terms, fermentation takes advantage of microbial organisms that are fed a particular carbon source. They use the carbon source to create energy, then use that energy to convert the initial carbon structure into another molecule. So throughout history, scientists have discovered ways to create L-amino acids through such a fermentation process. The organism called Corynebacterium glutamicum, if fed a specific carbon source under proper laboratory conditions, converts that carbon source into glutamic acid. Using separate organisms and slightly different laboratory conditions and carbon sources, many other amino acids can be constructed in a similar manner. This gives Foliar-Pak a huge advantage. While the competitors are saying they have 18 different aminos in their product and not really knowing what impact those aminos might have on the plant, it's like they want you to spray and pray that something good will happen. On the other hand, we have taken the time to learn and research which amino acids will impact the plants in a richer way. Using the aforementioned fermentation processes, we stock and use amino acids that are most critical to your turf. Foliar-Pak uses these specific amino acids to trigger the plant to do certain things metabolically. The question you might be asking is, well, what are you looking to accomplish? So let's take a closer look at Foundation 40 in order to answer those questions. So the amino acids in Foundation 40 were chosen to help accomplish specific goals. For instance, amino acids were chosen that work to increase nitrogen assimilation, and this leads to more efficient protein production. We also have amino acids that increase carbon dioxide assimilation and others that are building blocks for chlorophyll synthesis. The production of ATP is targeted as well. Now, what's exciting about all this is that by improving all these basic metabolic processes, it leads to better production and conservation of energy-rich carbohydrates. So I've just talked in general terms about nitrogen and carbon assimilation benefits of Foundation 40, but what does this mean for the plant specifically, and what about other benefits? When plants take up nitrogen, either in the form of nitrate, ammonium, or urea, it all must be converted to ammonia in order for it to be used by the plant. The catch here is that ammonia is toxic to cells. So the faster the plant can convert it to a form that includes carbon, the lower the stress on the cells. In the case of nitrogen fixing in the chloroplast, ammonia is converted to a glutamine by glutamate, one of the primary forms of amino acids in Foundation 40. Beyond nitrogen fixation, what are some other benefits of Foundation 40? Let's talk about stress tolerance. Based on the research conducted by Purdue University and recently published in a peer-reviewed article, glutamate, when applied to foliage, is quickly absorbed and converted to structures like GABA and proline. GABA is uploaded into the cell vacuoles where it functions as an osmolyte. It helps maintain maximum turgor pressure and cellular health. GABA plays other roles related to stress tolerance. It helps balance the pH and calcium status of the cell. It protects thylakoids in the chloroplast from freezing and salt damage, and it neutralizes cell-damaging oxygen-free radicals. Proline also works as an osmolyte in the plant's vacuole, helping to maintain turgor pressure and vacuolar structure. It really has a big positive impact in drought, salt, and cold temperature stress. Hopefully all this information helps you understand what separates Foundation 40 from other amino acid supplements and helps you understand why Foundation 40 is our most widely used product. It works in so many important ways. Foundation 40 is a winner, no matter the budget or the situation. On the most prestigious golf courses and athletic fields to many mid-range and lower budget properties. On greens, tees, fairways, sports turf, or lawns, growers rely on Foundation 40. Why is that? Because they love the benefits of increased plant energy. It helps them limit nitrogen inputs. This leads to reduced top growth and better density, which in turn makes it easier to maintain necessary green speeds and stronger sports turf. On top of all of this, the stress tolerance benefits are real and significant. Foundation 40, the most concentrated liquid amino acid supplement on the market. It's a low use rate product that is very tank mix friendly. Well, thanks for listening in on this discussion today. This presentation was brought to you by Foliar-Pak. In the next segment, I'll discuss Amino Precise, our formulation technology that increases nutrient uptake and translocation. Thanks again.